So this is my presentation for the JK flip-flop. To start with, from the given data in the um, exam, we're gonna have our values of JK a high at the beginning, and a current state right now would be 0, 1 for K and K bar respectively. So if we follow the lines really quick, uh, Q bar is it's 1. So we follow the line for the first AND gate, J value it's 1. So then the output of the first AND gate will be 1, fed into the OR gate. K equals to 1, but the inverter turned into 0. So then our output will be 0. Our first data point will be 1. Then the first positive H triggering happens, which will change Q and QR. Now Q is 1, complement QR will be 0. And we see a change in the data. That's because Q now it's a 0. K complement of K is still 0, so then that's a 0. Q bar is 0. Even though a J is a 1, still this is a 0, so our data point is a 0. zero point 0.7 microseconds, we see our change on K. So now we are at this point. Q is 1. Now K is 0. Complement it's 1. So then that's a 1, 1. Then our input will be 1. So we see the change in data to 1. Uh, then we have a negative H triggering. However, because it's a JK flip-flop, we don't have our K and K bar don't change. It will only change in a H, well, positive H triggering, and we'll see in a minute. So even though we have a change in clock, our Q and QR will not change. Then we have a data point changed again from 1 to 0, we could see here. And that's because uh, K changes from 0 to 1 again. Uh, Also, before that, our K or J changed as well, um, from 0 to 1, but our data remained the same because of this AND gate. Like it's just still outputs a 1, which would be our gate to 1 data as well. So the data won't change at this point, even though J changed. So at this point, our data change it from 1 to 0. So it'll be at this triggering or change of K. So that means that this still 0. Uh, K would be 1. Uh, Complement with 0. So then this is 0 now. So then we see that the change in the data. Now we see another change, positive H triggering in a clock. So now our Q and Q bar will change again. And we see like a little pattern that our Q and QR will only change in a positive H triggering. It won't matter our inputs of J and K. Um, it will only change our data point, but it will not change the output of Q and Q bar because again, this is a JK flip-flop. It only changes in a positive H triggering. Thank you.